They were aiming for what they perceive to be the top. The wife's a lawyer, the husband's a doctor, the kids go to top universities, one goes to NYU, one goes to an HBCU, right? The marriage and family and loving, safe environments. What the hell's wrong with that? And if you remember when that show came out, you have black people that were really mad about that show. But that ain't black. That ain't black. That's not realistic. Why is it not realistic to have children that are loved and protected in a two-parent household? Why do you think that's unrealistic? Because your standards are low. And if your standards are low, then your outcomes will typically be low. Your standards are huge in terms of determining where you end up. So when you look at lower levels of occupational status, that's low standards. When politicians go to Capitol Hill on behalf of black people, they don't demand trillions of dollars for black businesses. They demand black jobs. And black jobs do not lead to black wealth because American jobs don't lead to wealth in America. People in America that get jobs and that's all they get screwed. You get a double whammy. You get the job and then you get screwed on the job because workers are the most important part of our economy, but they are, I can confirm this as a finance professor, not a guy yapping on YouTube. I have a doctorate in this. American workers get screwed. So if you train your child to be a freaking worker and that's all you give them, you are harming your child. You are abusing that child. You are throwing them into the fire. You are pulling them out of the frying pan and tossing them into the fire. I'm not saying that having a job is a bad thing. Stop that. Let's not do that, please, please. I'm not. This is not a Dame Dash conversation. Dame was a little more. He had a different way. No, no. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm not saying that you should be ashamed. I'm not saying any of that. A lot of hardworking people are in here. What I'm saying is you should have options. You should engage in the economy in a multitude of ways. You have your job, okay, get you a side hustle, make you some investments, buy you some real estate, get with your family, have your business meetings, save and invest, build your financial security because you're going to need it. Because if you don't, they're going to come in and they will terrorize you just like the nigga they think that you are. They will terrorize you when you are financially desperate. They will terrorize you when you have no other options, possibilities, and opportunities in your life. They will come in and kick you in your ass and beat your children and drag them out of the house and make them into slaves. Don't believe me? Look around. Look at how many people are so depressed and desperate and sad on their job that they are literally damn near ready to take their own life. That's not where you're supposed to be. That's not appropriate. So you have to defend yourself. Economic self-defense needs to be a thing. Economic self-defense is essential for anybody that doesn't want to be exploited in this society. And they're not just exploiting you because you're black. They're exploiting you because you're weak.